Hey everybody, it's your Dungeon Master Elijah, and we have finally made it to the castle. We have made it to our climactic ending to this first arc. I'm really excited to see what happens today, what you guys do. But why don't you guys just introduce yourselves real quick?
Hello, I'm Zeke. I'm playing Wayne the Rogue. And
No question. We just
that's it.
Okay, I'm Kylee. I'm playing Kithri, or Kit, the fighter, halfling stout.
I'm Jeremiah. I'm playing Rael, the fluid druid drow.
no.
Take it back.
He's a druid. He can change into things.
Take it back.
Fluid, slick. Slick fluid.
I don't
Stop
wanna
saying
think-
words.
I don't want
like
to think
that.
of any of Rael's fluids.
I am a toad right
Oh,
now. So,
yes,
yes.
Rael
true.
is a toad at the moment.
That means your fluids would consist of that one guy you ate last session.
Oh, that dude did just like dissolve.
Yep.
Oh wait, no, you just threw him up. Never mind.
I don't know.
Yeah, you had to go back into the room, remember, and throw him
Oh,
up, so that when you
yeah.
turn human, you won't like.
You just
Inside of
explode.
you.
That's right. You had to go in the room of horrors before and throw him up.
Terrible. I'm Sam, and I'm playing Lilithana, the half-elf.
Okay, great. Before we get started, we do have a slight retcon. Because Kithri was blinded, she was not able to succeed on the perception check we did at the very end of our last session, so she did not see the tattoos on Gerald's arm. I literally realized it as soon as I stopped recording. I have a little cheat sheet at what all the effects do, and I looked over and I was like, oh, yep,
Yeah,
messed
she-
up right
yeah,
there.
she can't,
I
know.
did wrong.
It's okay.
Ooh, no, she wasn't blinded because she was the only one that closed her eyes.
I was
Lilithana.
not.
Oh, sorry.
Lilithana
Wrong-
was the only one
Also-
who actually
wrong
Yes.
character.
believed.
That's my bad.
Johnny also closed his eyes.
Okay.
So
That's my boy, Johnny.
Okay, but
Johnny knows
to be
what's up.
fair, Johnny grew up around this
That's
dude,
true. He's
so
got a
he kind
personal-
of has the know.
Johnny has some maybe insider knowledge.
Yeah, I was about to say he has the know on.
Oh, does Johnny know about Gerald's youth? Mysterious youth?
Maybe, maybe not.
Okay.
We will just have to see.
We should waterboard it out of him.
Hey, that's a good band name, Mysterious Youth.
Listen. I am a strong believer in letting you guys do what you want,
Oh.
but I would recommend against it.
Against
We
waterboarding
don't
Johnny.
do acts of terror on our podcast.
Saves his family, just immediately gets tortured, CIA style.
Tell us what you know.
The elements of a great war crime.
Oh, this
Suddenly
is
get
fantastic.
different
Okay,
audience.
so yes, just to clarify, Kithri, Rain, and Rael will be blinded once we get into combat, but it'll just be for the first round. Lilithana and Johnny are good, and Rael is still a giant frog or toad.
Toad, not frog.
Cool.
Specifically.
Haha, toad.
Are we ready to get started?
Yes.
Okay. The four of you are standing in a large open room. And though time and corruption have made their mark, and all that's left are ruins, you can tell that it used to be a mighty throne room. On what appears to be an old throne, the Chaos Cultists have made a sacrificial altar. Flowing at its base is a large pool of blood. The stench of death permeates the air, and while it may not be as bad as the room with all the bodies, you're still feeling a little queasy. Standing by the altar, the old man who tried to kill Margaret smirks, as he realizes everything has played out exactly as he planned. Orcus, the demon lord, with drool dripping down his lips in anticipation for his meal. Where you last saw Gerald stands a tall man adorned in shining golden armor, arm and hand outstretched, his sword seemingly appearing out of mid-air. And the old man begins to speak. So, the Dragon King finally reveals himself. Ragnar, you need to stop. And before he continue, Ragnar yells, "Shut it, you vile old man. I don't want to hear it." And he begins to look at the 5 of you, you 4 plus Johnny. "Are these my replacements? Did he tell you what he did? Do you know how much pain he has caused?"
He talking to us?
Yeah.
He talking to? No, this
Oh.
is in character. I can't see him. Is he talking to us?
Yes. Yes, Kit. He is. He's talking to us.
I don't know.
She's looking
That's not
like the wrong direction.
That's not a. That's. I'm turned completely the other way.
Yes,
It's-
yes, I am talking to you. Gerald. Fine,
I'm like turned all the way to the left now. Wait, is he? Okay?
I will just show you. And his eyes flash red.
Wait, but the half of them are blinded.
Still can't see.
Okay.
Lilithana, you're gonna have to tell us what's
I
happening.
will relay.
am
I will
so-
relay to you
I'm
guys
so
what is being
confused.
shown. Do you have a projector for us?
No, just be patient. And his eyes flash red again, and you all fade into a vision.
Oh.
And you are shown what appears to be the aftermath of a massive battle between mankind and the undead. A young Ragnar, this is the wizard that you're facing here, fires spells at retreating liches. A man who looks vaguely familiar is cutting down zombies as they try to rush Gerald, who is standing with his foot on a man's chest, sword raised in the air as he's about to deal the final strike. And then Gerald hesitates, lowers his sword, and lets the man go, and the vision ends.
Huh.
And Ragnar chimes back in, and he says, "Do you know how many people have died, Gerald, because you let him go?"
Who was he?
Who is he talking about, Gerald?
Who's the dude?
Gerald chimes in, and he said, "This is enough. I promise I will explain everything. But there's a demon lord here. Margaret is still on the table. I will answer any question, but let's get through this."
Yeah, that's true. I'm more inclined to side with my boy Gerald over here. You're trying to murder people and feed them to demons. You know, you're not coming across very sympathetic, bud. Still talking to, like, the wall.
I love this so much. And Ragnar kind of snaps. He's like, I'm over here, actually. You saw me when you walked in. You know.
Yeah, well, I
You
can't
know the
see-
direction
well,
I'm in.
Yeah, well, I mean, I got blinded, so I'm a little dazed.
I
don't
wouldn't know
I'm-
where I was looking if
I'm
I was
not,
blinded.
and I'm. My excuse is I'm very small. Is that reasonable?
Affect your vision. This is not.
It's because your voice is automatically coming from above her, so it's like she's
way
got
over-
a
it's
like a whole other
like-
dimension
It's,
she's got to worry about.
it's really echoey in here, and I'm not
It's way
sure.
over her
These
head.
are who you brought.
Yeah, this is
These
yeah,
these
exactly.
fools? I'm going to feed each of them to Orcus.
You can try.
And
Orcus
Gerald chimes
Porcus.
in, and he says, "Enough. I will handle Orcus. Lilithana, Jonathan, take the lead. Keep Ragnar from Margaret." And as he says this, 4 spectral knights appear behind him. At this point, Orcus begins to rise from the ground as he flaps his wings. And just like you saw Gerald do before when he high-fived Candace, he begins to float into the air, along with his spectral knights, and they begin to clash in the sky. And while they begin their fight, Ragnar looks to the 5 of you and he says, "You know, you may not be the smartest bunch, but it looks like I need some new henchmen. I will give you one chance to join me. We can kill the Dragon King, and we can kill the Herald of Death, and we can save this world."
Is the Herald of Death the dude
Wait,
that Is that what you're implying? He
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Leader of the undead.
So
Well, I mean,
Killed
you just showed us the vision. You didn't give us
thousands.
any type of context.
I
You
mean,
didn't tell.
yeah,
this is
and-
one of the biggest events.
Dude, you're really bad at telling
Okay.
stories.
You're
This is
really
this.
bad.
Please don't think I'm
You're
directing
really
this at
bad
the DM.
at
This is
magic.
this is.
No, I know. Elijah sucks. I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
okay, but seriously though, you're sacrificing people
Are
no.
Are none of you from around here?
No.
Where did Gerald find you?
In a tavern.
Oh, yeah,
Where else do you think these adventures
Away.
begin?
Are you not?
Right.
Are you not his new knights of the realm? You're just some random people he found at a bar.
Look.
We found
That
him.
is exactly the context that he found us. But also, you're coming across pretty high and mighty for someone who's sacrificing to a demon lord who is saying he wants to save the
That
world.
is a
It's a little bit.
fraction.
It's a little bit crossroad
That is
here.
a fraction of the amount of people that have died because of Gerald.
Oh, okay, but still, you're killing people. So this seems like you're not
All
such a
right,
good person either.
Enough. And
Okay.
he casts magic missile at Frog Jerry.
The one who didn't
Frog
even do
Rael?
anything
Frog
to
Rael.
him.
Sorry.
Toad, Rael. It's Toad.
Yes.
The only one
Sorry,
that wasn't
sorry.
provoking him.
I know you ate my friend, and then I know you vomited him out.
Can I? I'm gonna ribbit threateningly at.
Intimidation.
Yeah, that's why you haven't really been talking. You're
So I'm making these weird noises over here.
okay.
I thought you were just doing that.
Roll.
Just for fun.
Let's roll for initiative.
That's a
And right.
Wait.
we're
What
blind.
was
So
what all?
Jerry also doesn't know this is coming.
What are all the benefits of joining up with you?
Okay,
Whoa.
we can.
Whoa,
we can do
whoa.
This, so,
Whoa.
Well, because all
me-
I'm saying is because now I have a dragon, and there's only one other person I know that has a dragon. If he's wiped out of the picture, then I get to be the Dragon King.
that's not how this works.
If I kill the
Whoa.
Dragon King, I get to be the Dragon King.
Jerry, real quick, make a dexterity saving throw.
He's gonna swallow me.
No, he's not gonna swallow you. But I like where this is going, so we're gonna explore this real quick before we get into combat. What'd you get?
A nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay, the 3 missiles fly right towards you, but something inside of you, a frog-like instinct, kicks in, and you jump into the air, and all 3 missiles miss you. And then he looks and he says, "Well, you can't just be the Dragon King. Gerald is a demigod chosen by literal gods."
And
But
Dun dun dun.
I mean,
All right, let's kill
We
him.
could-
I'm done. I don't care about him anymore.
I'll
We
give
can
you
kill
dent.
him. We can kill him.
I've got a good dental package. It'll apply to your new dragon as well.
He smiles and his teeth do that wink that happens to the
This podcast is actually a commercial.
Have
Orcus-
you ever needed to clean your teeth?
Okay, but in all actuality, there's no way Gerald can kill Orcus. And as soon as they stop fighting, he's gonna eat all 5 of you. So, you could join me, I could kill you, or Orcus could kill you. Those are your 3 options. And remember, this is a very old man. Like, we're talking 80-ish, but very sassy.
Can we?
Orcus Dorcas. I'll take my chances. You sound like a big nerd.
And as soon as you say that, you could just feel Orcus looking at you. They don't come at you, but you can tell.
I
They can tell
can't
they
even
heard.
see, and this is searing into me.
Did someone cast a flame spell? Cause you just got burned.
Man, I ain't even a wizard or nothing.
Okay, sorry. We are now in combat.
I rolled a nat 20 for initiative also.
What?
Rael is coming out on top today.
Wow. Really hope those. Really hope your luck keeps up.
But you are blind, though, for the first round.
Kithri?
I got a 9, unfortunately. I was boasting too much.
Wayne?
11.
Nice. And Lilithana.
13.
Nice.
Ladies last.
So I'm in the bottom of the order.
No, not quite.
Haha.
It's probably Johnny.
Someone is behind.
It is. It is Johnny.
I knew it. Me and Johnny just got a connection.
It's okay, Johnny. It's okay.
Johnny's over here like, I thought this was a small-time cult thing.
He's like, whoa.
When did
This has gone so far beyond.
No,
where I
he
thought.
yells up. He's like, I don't care if this is end of the world. I am saving my wife. And
That's-
he
that's
draws
the
his
spirit.
sword.
That's my Johnny.
Where am I in relation to Johnny?
Literally the opposite end of the order. Oh, in the
Spatially.
I thought you meant in initiative order. Yes. So you guys. Oh yes. Let me describe the room. It is, like I said, a large hall. There are several columns that could be used for cover. None of them look too great, so it's not like you could just hide behind. But you might get a good one, maybe good hit blocked, possibly. Then there. Yeah, let's say it's about a 60-foot room. You guys are in the entrance. Let's say you walked maybe about 15 feet. So you're about 45 feet from, we'll say 40 feet from the altar that Margaret and Ragnar are at. Above you, Gerald, Orcus, and these 4 spectral knights are fighting in the air. You guys can, if you want, attempt to attack Orcus to assist Gerald. But that's completely up to you. Or you can focus on Ragnar.
I'm gonna say this just completely random out of context, but every time you say Orcus, I think orca, and so he looks like a giant whale in my head.
Can we...
I'm just gonna
okay.
say that.
I am making this canon lore for the podcast. Screw Orcus's official design. For our lore, he does kind of look like a demon orca.
Yes.
That's kind of
Spelled with
sick.
an A before the S instead of a U.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All the same abilities.
I'm about to spank that orc ass.
And,
Oh, and wait, no.
and still has its wings, though.
Yes.
Okay.
Flying whale.
Yes, so you're about 40 feet away at the moment from Ragnar and Margaret. And then I'm just going to let you know that Johnny's first priority is getting to Margaret.
Yes.
Also, you have not seen Johnny Jr. yet, either. Not in the room.
Oh no. Well, at least that means he's not like lying dead on the floor.
What if
so,
he is
Very
Orcus?
true.
So.
I didn't think that would have been so cool. But no, Johnny Jr. is not Orcus. All right. Oh,
Your son is a demon lord. Surprise.
surprise.
Daddy, look at what I can do.
Rael.
Oh, and you know what's even worse is if that was true, you just said you were going to spank his
Oh, no.
It's a good thing that's not the way this is going.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
That's great. I love this podcast so much. Okay, Rael, you're first up.
We're 40 feet
40
away
feet away.
from Ragnar
Yes.
and
let's say
Margaret.
there's two rows of columns. So basically think of like a long runway. There's columns on each side, 3 columns between.
But I want to just clarify. We are still blinded,
Yes, Rael,
so
Kithri, and Wayne are blinded.
I don't know what he's going to have to roll for to get to where he wants to go, but it's going to have to be senses other than sight.
I can, okay, as we move into combat, can I direct everyone to be like, hey, everyone,
Yeah.
let's...
Talking's a free action, so yes.
Lilithana is our
I'll
cruise
step in
director.
front of the crew and say, everyone look this way. This is the direction we're going. All right.
She's the cruise director. It's fine.
Shoot spells this
This is-
direction.
The bad guys are
Point
this
my
way.
sword this way. Here we go.
I'm like got it by the hands, like, oop, a little bit this way.
Just a little more.
Take a
Slower.
step to your left. There you go. Just straight forward.
Does blindness affect my ability to move?
No.
You're just moving blind.
You automatically fail any ability checks that require sights, and attack rolls against creatures have advantage, or if you attack, you have disadvantage.
Okay, well, we're 40 feet away from Ragnar, so I guess I'm just gonna jump 20 feet closer.
Okay. Cool.
That's all
Can I
I
do a
can
little-
do.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I have items.
Can you use them as a frog?
Toad.
Toad?
Very specific.
I know we didn't cover.
We'll go case by case, I think would be best.
Okay.
So,
the options for this are they either like my weapons and equipment and items and everything morph into me, or I wear them if the DM sees fit to allow it.
let's do it. Your outfit magically changed. You're a frog in the Rael suit, the clothes. I love it.
You have like a frog utility belt with all of your things.
Okay, I'd take like one of my massive sticky toad fingers, and put it on my
Get your
tool
story
belt
together, man.
and have like my mana potion there and like toss it back
Okay.
as my action.
Perfect. And just for our listeners, a reminder, the mana potion is a one-use item where they can get one spell slot back. Okay, it is Ragnar's turn.
Goody.
We know he's a wizard. Can we make him do the Minecraft witch laugh?
Okay, sorry, I brought the app I'm using. For some reason, anytime I click on a spell, instead of taking me to that spell, it takes me to like 3 spells before it. So I gotta like scroll through to find the right one. Anyway, Ragnar is going to cast Lightning Bolt. A stroke of lightning forming a line 100 feet long and 5 feet wide blasts out from you in a direction you choose. Each creature in the line must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 2d6 lightning damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. So,
Where's he shooting it?
directly in front at all of you.
Okay.
But it's only 5 foot wide. Is it going to hit
It's
the whole group or?
100 feet long,
Oh, I
and
missed.
then
I
5
misjudged.
feet like thick, basically. So
I
it's gonna like
misjudged
shoot out in a long.
Wait, so he's gonna shoot it horizontally at us instead of like a beam?
Don't give him
Oh,
ideas.
oh, I get what you're saying. Okay. Yeah.
You could probably hit 2 of us.
I was about to say. He's gonna hit more than one, but I don't feel like he can.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay,
that
all of
actually
us.
makes a lot
Unless he
more
hits
sense.
it to the ground and it like explodes on us.
Oh yeah, you might get.
Some
I don't
shrapnel.
think we'd get damage, but we'd probably fall.
I mean, you're already blinded. You
Or
don't know
be
what's going to happen to you.
Yeah, it's gonna go.
Yeah, that's Kylee speaking, not Kithri. Kithri has no idea.
Okay, is there anyone standing right behind Frog Rael?
He jumped 20 feet
20 feet.
forward,
So
so
we're
we're
all
all still back
25
at the
feet behind
entrance.
them.
Okay, Ragnar is going to angle it and try to hit. He's gonna shoot it right at Rael, and then he's angling it so it will hit Wayne as well.
So for reference, can we figure out where we are? So like he's 20 feet forward,
Yeah.
and then is it Kithri and Wayne on the left and me and Johnny on the right?
Yeah.
2
so,
and 2?
You
was in the
guys
middle?
walked in through double doors into the room. You walked, what did I say, 10 feet in? So yeah, wherever you guys want to be, I'll say, where you wanted to walk in, that's where you are.
Me and Johnny are on the right side.
Okay.
If that's okay with the controller of Johnny.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Lilithana, Wayne, and I.
Wait, you said you guys were on the right?
I mean, it doesn't matter whether left
Okay.
or right, but
Just-
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Wayne and I. Johnny and Lilith.
Okay. Rael, make a dexterity saving throw.
And he's still blind, isn't he?
So you will have
And
disadvantage.
if we succeed, we have to roll a 1d6 anyways, just once.
Yes, I'll roll for damage.
Okay.
You said dexterity?
Yeah.
That's a 19 plus 1 is 20.
Okay.
Wait, how does disadvantage work?
Disadvantage, but it doesn't matter because
You're blind.
You roll
Yeah,
twice.
sorry.
and take-
that's gonna be
6.
Oh.
I don't mean to snitch. I'm sorry.
Natty one.
God.
No.
Wayne, no.
I don't want to kill Wayne in one hit. So you both failed?
Mm-hmm.
Rael will take 8 damage. And Wayne will take 16.
He's not dead, folks.
What do you mean, oof, you're in frog form?
He's not dead yet. But he is
Wait,
hurting.
16? I thought that would have been. I mean, I'm not trying to dig my own grave here, but I thought that would have been double damage.
It was double
That
damage.
it was 8.
Yeah,
and then
you took-
double
you-
is 16.
Yeah, you took big.
Okay.
But if I rolled 2 6s, even 2 5s, it would have been over for.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you have my health as, DM?
It's whatever you were back to full before going in.
Okay, just
Whatever
wanted to-
your frog health was.
Okay, just wanted to double check.
Yeah.
It's 31.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Perfect.
What
Thank
I'm
you.
at now.
Okay, it is Lilithana's turn.
Can I attack and then move?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll blast in. I will get my spear up and I'll Eldritch blast at him. I'm
Okay.
gonna aim. Is he like holding a knife over Johnny's wife or anything?
He was, but not anymore.
I'll just hit aim for his chest.
Okay, perfect.
Plus 16.
That'll hit.
Yeah, 16. That is D10. Who? Oh wait, spell it. 2.
2. And he kind of just chuckles and he says, "That's what you call a spell?"
And then I'm gonna dash and hide. I'm gonna kind of hide behind one of the pillars.
Gotcha. Okay.
I still have my dragon, which I may change his name. Sorry. If
That's okay. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever you want.
Once I have more time with him.
Wayne, it's your turn.
First thing I'm gonna do is swallow one of my health potions.
Nice.
Good plan.
Yeah, and you can just roll your hit die. and
Wait,
get
one of? How many do you have?
I have 2.
Wayne is going to save people. One person.
You got this, Wayne. This will count as an action, though. But saying you're blinded,
You
It's a
said,
pretty
you
good
said
action to
1d8?
take when you're
two
blind.
2d8
dying.
for you. You've got 2 hit dice, right?
I don't remember where that is. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
I do.
2d8.
Okay.
4.
And feel free to adjust those dice trays to make it easier for you guys.
They are movable.
10. So
10?
I'm now at 14 health.
Great.
Actually, I'm proficient in health potion.
Plus 2.
Plus 23.
Yeah, it goes higher than my original
it's medicine.
health, so, yeah.
That's
Okay.
the good stuff.
Kithri, you're up.
I'm gonna shout to the only member of our team who is smart enough to close her eyes during the whole thing. Hey, Lilithana, what am I supposed to be doing here?
Okay.
Wayne just got blasted. I felt something tingling
Turn
right next to
around.
me. I don't know where I am or
The
what I'm
enemy
doing.
is behind you, actually. Through the door.
Don't
you came
no
through.
you no. This
I'm
is
not
my
falling
voice.
for that.
This is my voice. Just run. Take 7 steps forward and 2 to the left.
Okay, and then what? Is there something there?
There's a pillar that you're gonna hide behind because you can't see anything.
Oh.
I'm not going to tell you to throw your
hiding.
axes blindly. Yeah, just let him go. Just let him rip.
Let him go.
You know what? That's my suggestion. But if you want to just let him rip, I can direct you.
I am proficient in throwing the axes at
But
whatever.
also,
Here we go.
also blind.
But also blind.
I think you should do it. Throw those axes.
Kithri.
I
I
don't
can't.
like his tone.
I can't. I have a combo idea, but I don't think I can do it because it's not my turn.
He's not gonna expect you to actually do it. So you should throw this.
Oh, yeah, he's
That
being
is true.
sarcastic. I'm gonna do it. He's gonna be caught off guard.
Little blind halfling's gonna throw her
I
axe.
am gonna screw you up, bud.
Kithri can, if the DM allows her to, give Lilithana her turn, basically, to instruct her as to what to do for the potential combo.
As my puppet master.
Okay, I'll
If-
allow it.
If it would work, I was gonna have Kithri throw her axe in the air, and as it drops, I Eldritch blast it to launch it forward into him.
Okay, I love it. Let's do it.
Okay, so what do
Yeah.
I need to be doing for
Take
this?
take an inspiration token for it.
Haha. Oh, that's not what I was saying, but you know that works.
You can use it. So you're both. Let's have you both roll. Okay. Kithri, roll athletics. And Lilithana,
I
roll
am proficient
Arcana.
in athletics.
Arcana? Or,
Yeah.
thank
I am a very athletic little girl.
you. Arcana, and I'm proficient in it.
Damn, that is
And
heavy.
just as a reminder, we changed the table rule so you can use an inspiration token after you've made your first roll if you want.
I rolled a 23 for Arcana.
Okay.
Mine's a 13. I might need to spend an inspiration. I'm
What-
sure
what
that'll
check is it?
clear. It's in athletics, which I rolled an 8. I am proficient, and I get a +3, so I got a +5 to the 8.
I like the idea.
13.
Let's say it works because Lilithana rolled high enough, even though Kithri threw it maybe not as well as she could have. Lilithana corrected it with that.
I rolled
23.
good enough in Arcana
A little
to
bit
make
of a
up.
wrong direction throw.
And then let's see. What do you typically roll for an axe throw?
For the attack,
Yeah, for damage.
for damage, it is a d6 of slashing each.
Okay.
We're just doing one.
Yeah, just one. So roll a d6, and then let's have Lilithana roll a d4 for this combo move.
6.
3.
6, y'all.
9.
Nice.
Okay.
Which is still not probably a lot on this
So-
guy's health, but hey,
But he was like, all right, that's pretty
he
cool.
was bashing us.
Lilithana,
he's
I know you didn't
sitting
get to see that, but it was pretty badass.
He's sitting there and he's like making fun of you for being short. And then he just sees you toss an axe in the air, and then there's like this quick burst of lightning, and then there's an axe in his shoulder.
How you like me now, old man?
This is like one of those classic.
That's right! Short girl's gonna screw you up, bud!
I'm gonna feed you to Orcus first!
Try it.
This is like one of those classic dodgeball moves where you just throw it up in the air whenever they look at it, and you just.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, it's John's turn, and he is just going to spend his movement to run as close to possible. So his speed's 25, so he's about 5 feet in front of Rael currently.
Don't die, Johnny.
And you know what? He's gonna throw his pitchfork. He hasn't used
Let's
it
go.
really.
He is
Full
going
on
at it.
javelin throw at him. Get him, John.
As yeah, he is. As he's running, he's like pulling it out and preparing to throw it. I was gonna roll a d6 for attack.
Oh no.
See,
He better be accurate within like 5 feet, right?
he's still 15 feet away.
Well, I meant where's his wife?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was gonna say, watch him. He rolls a 1 and kills his wife. If he rolls a 1, he has to kill his wife.
wait, no, listen. He won't kill her, but if he rolls a 1, it hits her.
She gets there's no pitchfork into the chest.
Johnny,
You
I'm
can
sorry.
survive it. It's no
Okay, it's a 12. Okay, not high enough. It won't break. It will not break Ragnar's armor class, but he runs and he throws it full strength, and it just kind of goes right over Ragnar. But because it went so high, it also went over Margaret and did not hit her. I did not hit her. I did not. Okay, Rael, back to the top of the order.
So I'm not blinded anymore, right?
No, you are not.
Okay, my pupils were like facing opposite directions, but I kind of like blink and my eyes slowly focus on Ragnar,
And
and I
you're,
like squint.
He squints back.
Angry,
What are you gonna do? Squint at me,
angry
frog
frogs.
boy?
And then I hop 20 feet at him, which should close the distance, right?
Yeah.
And then it's the only move that I have. I try to bite him. I put
Okay.
him in my
Launch
mouth.
on
Remind me
him,
how that
Rael.
works.
He's just a regular human, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
A
but,
very powerful one.
but mind the axe, though. He has one in his
There is an axe.
shoulder.
He has
If-
not had a
if you
chance to
roll
pull it out.
a 1,
You just swallow the axe.
You get cut on the axe.
Lose a tooth. The frogs don't have teeth.
No.
How much longer does the frog got?
Giant toad has
gas.
teeth.
How much gas you got left in the froggy? Toady.
Assumedly more than enough to get us through this
Yeah.
encounter,
It's like
right?
4 hours, isn't it?
It's one.
It's
but
one.
Oh, one.
You did it at the beginning of your last combat encounter, right?
Yeah.
So you still have
Yeah.
like, at least 50 minutes.
Well, actually, I did it in the middle of the
Oh.
demon fight.
Okay.
At the gates?
Yeah, but you said that I had like 40 minutes at the beginning of the last encounter.
Yeah, so we'll say you've got like 30. That sound fair?
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Do I need to make a save?
no,
It's okay. Someone has to remember.
No,
these
it's
things.
just like a regular attack.
Okay, great.
So, okay. Hey, what's his armor class?
Pretty high.
I'm assuming that's gonna hit. It's 15 plus 4 plus 2 for his stuff.
Yeah.
21.
Yes, that will hit.
21.
Okay, so
Thank you. Some of my jokes don't land.
That was recent. Sorry.
he takes 1d10 plus 2 piercing plus 1d10 poison, and he's grappled.
Okay.
Go Toad.
Grapple him.
So
And then can he make a
I
save
think you should talk
to
like Toad,
be
please,
ungrappled?
Since you are Toad, you should talk like Toad.
I guess the transformation didn't turn you all the way back.
Terribly wrong.
you should lay off that for a bit.
when it's his turn, he can make an escape DC, or he can try to make an escape DC 13.
Okay.
So 1d10 plus 2 of piercing is going to be 4,
Okay.
and then 1d10 poison is 8, so 12 total.
Okay.
And he is now grappled in my mouth.
His turn is right after yours, though.
This may not be great for you. So he's still like screaming, axe in his shoulder, and then in the shock, he just looks up and all he sees is a frog mouth as it comes down on top of him.
Yes.
And you hear the muffled like, I hate all of you.
We're not fond of you.
He took
either,
damage from the
bro.
bite, right?
12.
Okay, I zoned out.
Does the poison,
Your words are hurtful.
do anything past the initial damage?
It's not. He's not poisoned. It's just poison damage.
Yeah. Which certain.
How much damage did Lilithana do at the very beginning?
Like 3. 2 or 3.
I think it was 2, if
Yeah.
I remember correctly.
So we've done about 23 damage to him.
You have actually. Let me see. You have done 20 in total.
Because 12,
12.
just now from Rael, 9 from our combo.
There was 9? Your combo was 9?
Yeah.
Wasn't it? I rolled a 6, he rolled a 3.
Yeah.
Yes.
It ended up being 9.
Oh, okay.
No, I definitely rolled a
I
6.
only put 6 in.
saw
That's
it.
that's my bad. So yes, 23. And I'll just let you know they're looking great.
That's what I thought.
Ragnar looks fine.
Yep, that's about what I thought. But hey, we're working on it.
You are. I'm really impressed with what you guys have done so far.
Yeah, his candidness is not very reassuring. Anyone that candid has got to be like immensely
okay.
powerful.
His rude nature is driving my anger.
That's true.
It's pulling out my stout side. Getting a little bit fed up. And I can see this next
Okay.
turn.
I forgot their name. Ragnar, sorry, is going to use shock and grasp. They're
Oh,
going
no.
to basically send a shock of lightning through their hand. Sorry, give me 1 second here.
What's he grasping?
Your face,
my
dude.
mouth.
That's like one of those hand buzzer jokes
Your
that you go to
tongue.
do a handshake with
Your
somebody.
tongue.
It's so
You shouldn't have mentioned the mouth thing.
From now on, your ribbits have to be just slightly wrong.
I'm gonna get a character voice out of you eventually. Okay, let me just find grappled real quick. Speed becomes 0. It doesn't have disadvantage on attacks, does it? I'm not seeing it here in the list.
I don't know.
It does. I don't think it does. Okay.
Also,
not if they don't require movement.
just for clarification, he is not like all the way in my mouth.
Like half in.
Yes.
Yeah.
His
I
legs
imagine
are
his
sticking
arm-
out.
Are his arms in my mouth, DM?
Are they like pinned
Or
to
are
his
they,
side?
like,
Okay,
this?
so I'm gonna go with yes, just because he just got an
Okay.
axe to the shoulder, and
Okay.
he's probably like went up to grab it,
Makes sense.
or like just like feel what happened, check on himself.
Yes, yes.
So yes, inside your mouth.
Oh, he also has an axe he can.
Rips it out.
12
my axe.
on attack.
Yeah.
That should hit, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know what your armor class is for the frog.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, that's
class
going
is
to
11.
be
I know for him. Is it for the frog?
a D10.
What's
and
your-
Oh,
wait,
you
hold
know
on,
what?
hold on.
You told me that I could keep my equipment. Oh, but a shield wouldn't really help me if he's inside. Whatever.
Yeah.
Is your armor class 11 for the frog?
Oh yes,
Yeah,
it
it's
will.
11
Okay.
for both of us.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a D10. Okay, so they're going to do 6 lightning damage to your mouth,
Ow.
and
Okay.
you won't be able to make any reactions until your next turn.
Okay.
Owie. But he's still in the mouth.
He really
He's
is
still
a dentist.
in the mouth.
He really isn't.
Oh no.
Here's
That's
your
so
numbing cream, bitch.
Okay.
Okay, but that probably in
That
all
scares me. I have to go to the
realness-
dentist this week.
Oh no. I hope he doesn't
lightning
like
hands
shock
in your
you.
mouth.
I know. I'm not looking forward to it.
Mouth. Disgusting.
This is becoming
Okay.
a
Did you
terrible
wash
commercial.
your hands? You've got this sacrificial blood in your mouth
Oh,
now.
Yeah,
No.
it tastes just a little too salty for my comfort, even as a toad.
You know, I feel like
You
him
spit 'em
shocking
out?
him.
Spit him out.
No.
No, I feel like him shocking him would make him clamp down harder.
Oh wait, you know what?
Like
He's
cringing
gonna
in
then
pain.
attempt to make a save.
To get out.
What's the DC on that save to get out?
50?
That ain't it.
He ain't coming out.
He only rolled a 5. I'm pretty sure that ain't gonna work.
No, it's a DC 13.
Okay, cool.
Rael clamps down harder on him because of the shock.
Wait. Ooh. Oh no, never mind. Okay. All right, it's Lilithana's turn.
So what kind of clothes is he wearing?
A red robe.
Light him on fire.
I was going to, while he's being bitten on, I was gonna run up behind him and pants him. I was gonna run up behind him, pants
Okay.
him because
Can that do psych? Can that?
Yes,
Yeah,
it'll be
it's
psychic
psychological
damage, but it will count as your turn. Roll a d20 to see how successful it is. Either
do you want me to add anything to it?
no, just a base one.
17.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna say no matter what you pantsed him, but 17. The roll determined what dice psychic damage. Do a d12. A d12 psychic damage for the
Were you
pantsing.
were you close enough?
'Cause I shot it and I ran up to some pillars.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is going to become bad.
9.
9? Okay. And you hear him yell. Give me my pants back!
Can I, like, telepathically tell Lilithana to tell him he has a small pee-pee?
I pants him, and as I hear him yell that, I just rise next. I'm like right behind. Well, I guess I can't be right behind his ear because it's in your mouth. But I'm like right outside the frog, and I cup my hands to his froggy exterior, and I say, "Hey, you got a small wiener."
We are shaving this old man.
I imagine this fight.
Isn't it glorious?
It is. I love this group so much. Okay, Wayne, it is your turn, and you're no longer blinded.
Who has the jar bees?
Me! I have the jar of bees.
As DM, I will let you know that because Ragnar is in Rael's mouth, it will do damage
Yeah.
to Rael.
I'm saving it for Orcus.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking of it as a grenade type deal, but that
Oh.
No.
Your idea might be worse than the one that I
This is the only way we can beat him. This is the only way.
No. It was your idea. Some listeners may not get it. You have to say it, Wayne.
Hold on. Hey, I never said
wrong.
anything. I never said anything. People just started laughing. I don't have it. I was just bringing it up. All right?
Just pointing it out that this is an option we have.
I am going to use my 30 speed to run ahead and hide behind a pillar as well.
Okay.
So that I can get closer, but I won't be able to get right up on them. But
Okay.
that's what I'll do. I was like, I'll get closer and cover behind a
Great.
pillar.
And also, as long as Ragnar is in Rael's mouth, if you're behind Rael, you can't really get to Ragnar. So, just something to think about. Okay, Kithri's turn.
So how far away am I?
Did you move forward during
I
your
was
turn?
yes, and I hid behind a pillar that Lilithana told me to hide behind,
so-
but I'm not sure
yeah.
how far I got.
We'll say you could make it to him.
What's your
It's 25, correct?
25.
Yeah.
I maybe shouldn't do what I'm thinking about doing.
I will do. If we're thinking the same thing, we will do it the same way we did with the pantsing. You will roll a d20 to determine what dice you roll. The higher the number, the higher die.
What are you thinking I'm trying to do, DM?
I don't think I can. I don't think I can say it out loud.
See, here's the thing. If I'm gonna do it, you're gonna have to say it. This has turned into one of those sessions. I'm so curious if it's the same idea.
Wow. Okay. I feel like you guys are either all on the same page and we're gonna laugh like funny haha, or I'm gonna say it and you guys are gonna think I'm deranged.
Either way, it will be hilarious.
Open the jar of bees and stick the man's penis in it. So much better.
That is not what I was thinking. What is golden?
That's what I like.
I'm sorry. My idea had nothing to do with the bees. It is
Your idea was
It
with
is
the bees.
actually a Naruto move,
Okay, wait.
and
Hold on, let him catch his breath.
You're not
I need
deranged.
some water.
You're not deranged, Elijah. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, good.
it's okay. I thought you were either thinking something along the lines of Jar of Bees, or you were on the same page with me.
Okay, Naruto move.
I'm not sure I should do this on the podcast.
It's worse than the jar of bees.
It's similar, but not cool. It's what. Spoilers, by the way. This is in Naruto. Maybe I shouldn't say.
Okay, can I say something real quick?
Yes.
She wants to put the sword back in the stone if you catch her.
So
It is called 1,000 Years of Death.
basically what Johnny attempted to do with the Glazaboo.
What?
The demon, he tried to stick his sword up the demon's butt.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what it is. My short sword. The moment you pantsed him, I leaned over to Jeremiah or Rael and I said, 1,000 years of death.
Listen,
great
you
ideas.
give us a boss
and
battle.
see,
We're gonna find a way to get around
I'm
this.
gonna say
great.
this to you. I'm gonna
This is
say
great.
this to you, DM. Whichever one is less offensive to you, I can do
Honestly,
that one.
I say go with whatever you want to do. Either way, I'm giving the clear. You can do either. The bee thing, roll a d20. The sword thing, you'll have to make a normal attack roll.
Okay.
You could do both at the same time.
I'm gonna say,
That's a dual action. I'm not sure I can
Okay.
get away with that.
have
I mean, you
you
wield that.
used your action surge, correct, in one of the last fights?
No, I use Second Wind. I do have Action Surge.
So you technically
But
could do
I
both.
think I probably should. I should probably save that for Orcus, though, right? Should I save that for Orcus, or I guess I feel like Gerald might be doing the heavy lifting on Orcus, so maybe I could
Okay,
Action
yes.
Surge into both.
Gerald and Orcus are like fighting in the sky. They're like, it's like anime fighting. Every time their fists clash, there's like a shockwave of air. They've got a lot going on there.
We are not gonna be able to do anything.
I don't think. Yeah, I can't fly. I'm very short. I'm not getting up there. I don't know how. I gotta use this now, probably. Okay, well... okay, so...
Kithri just
Uh.
angrily jumping and swinging at the demon.
I can't reach him! Digs through Rael's mouth to get my other axe back. Okay.
Take a point of inspiration.
I'm so small.
Hey.
Okay, so I guess, I don't know, bees or sword first, but which one should I go for?
Johnny yells, "To the bees!"
For you, Johnny, 100%. All right, so I roll a d20.
Yeah, and depending on how successful you are will determine what dice you roll for damage. I don't think this is a normal mechanic in Dungeons and Dragons at all, but it is
not
for us.
good. It was a 2.
Okay, roll a d4.
Oh, I don't have one in that one. Okay.
3. Okay. So
3
I'm
bee
gonna
damage.
I'm going to not really describe this, but I will say that just like the other cultist, Ragnar is also allergic to bees. Roll a d8.
Oh, no. And right there, too. 7.
All right, you do 10 bee damage. And he's starting to swell up a little bit.
Damn, you're already looking bigger.
What did you do down there?
You'll never believe this secret.
Okay,
Y'all, he's
so...
a sadist.
No.
This one tip.
And now I'm gonna go for the action surge.
Okay.
That was a good one.
19.
That'll hit.
1,000 years of death. And that's with the short sword, so we're gonna do a d6.
You're just putting that one in the sheath.
Right up on there, right?
Oh my god.
It may not do much damage, but it might do some psychological damage.
And she's got that underneath thrust from being short.
That's 6, y'all. It got all the way to the hilt.
Just kill me.
I told you, old man.
He's not even bloodied, but I just want him dead. I want him dead. This is cruel.
Did you take any psychological damage from all of that?
Roll a d4.
Oh man.
2.
Okay, he's officially bloodied.
Nice. Good work, everybody.
This man threw out too many sassy comments.
You hear muffled sobs. I'm never letting you guys fight one opponent again.
Yes.
One single opponent. It's gonna be multiple from here on out. And Johnny's like, okay. I think you guys got it. I'm gonna go check on my wife. Find my kid. Is he still alive?
I don't blame this man. He wants to get away from this horror.
Kithri, you don't want that sword back, girl.
I'll find another one.
Okay,
It's where
so
it belongs.
It's
Johnny-
a rapier, right?
No, it was a short sword.
Oh damn.
Johnny has made it to Margaret. He's going to use his action to give her a health potion.
Good on him. Good on him.
And then he's going to ready himself in a defensive position in front of her. And it is Rael's turn.
I want to smack his ass.
Pushing the short sword further in.
Just a solid boom.
I am never getting that sword back. He's going all the way in to this man.
Your tongue just like falls down his back and just.
Yeah.
Wait.
So, he's there. I would like to just kind of like freshen up my arms, shake him out, get him ready.
You're shaking him in your mouth as you're doing this.
This is our first one. I'm gonna have to put a mature rating or the explicit tag.
Yeah. Content warning. Here we go.
Content warning. I don't even know. How would you describe this?
Sexually explicit.
That's
Sexually
not right.
explicit, but
It's not. No.
gore.
I would
This
say.
is
I
not
would
Dungeons
say
and
it's
Daddies.
This is not a BDSM podcast.
Depiction
Somehow.
of cultist humiliation.
I feel like somehow every Dungeons and Dragons podcast turns into this at one point or
Some
another.
point or another.
It's
Yeah.
bound to happen.
We're officially one of them. We are a real Dungeons and Dragons podcast
We did it.
now.
We are real now.
We
Congratulations,
have arrived.
everyone.
Here it is.
Where's
No,
our
no.
million listeners?
As badly as Jeremiah the player wants to do that because it would be funny, I think that Rael, even though he knows that this guy is a bad guy, he recognizes that he's suffering, and his druidic nature would try to cut that to as quickly as possible. So instead of going for my swallow action like I did with the other one, I'm just going to try to
Chomping.
chomp his melon.
Okay. Roll. Is there a specific attack for that?
Just a bite.
Bite, I guess.
Roll it.
Oh man, are you gonna bite this guy in half?
No, I mean, like, I'm specifically putting my teeth or my gums, whichever is in there, over his head.
So you kind of like use your tongue to push his body out just a little bit. So now just his head is in. But I will say, if you want to do this, I'm gonna give him, because most of his body's out. I'm gonna give him advantage on his throw to get out next turn.
If I don't succeed in killing him this turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's kind of the riskier.
Okay.
I do want to remind you that you can use an inspiration.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna use it.
For our listeners.
I got a 2 plus 4 plus 2 is 8. 21 total.
21 total.
Oh, you chop right down.
You chomp right down and do double damage.
Okay. Is he telepathic also? Can he understand me?
Speaks many languages. Yeah, we'll say he is.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Which means it's for the best.
Look, man, I just grabbed you. I didn't plan for any of that.
I didn't tell them to do this. This is not
I didn't
what
know it was gonna
had
get this
in
bad.
mind. This is
So
not what I want.
this is a 1d10 plus 2 for the physical damage.
Okay. Oh, and you do poison damage, don't you?
That's the 10.
Yeah, so this one was a 10 plus 2 is 12.
12. Okay.
And then 1d10 of poison damage. 6. So
okay.
18 total.
18, so 36 damage. Okay, that is not gonna kill him.
Ooh.
You bite down, and you hear a little muffled crunch and a little grunt, but he's not dead.
He's looking sad though.
Looking sad, pretty bloodied.
He does have a sword hanging out of his butt.
A sword
So
in his butt.
He's gonna have to like
Allergic
take damage for
reaction.
any step he takes.
He's gonna what?
He cannot
his
move
movements.
from that
The
spot.
sword's
Yeah.
gonna change positions.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
We should just knock him over.
just push him right onto his butt.
This is so cruel. I shouldn't
I
have given him so
I
much
feel like
help.
we have started to become murder hobos. This is like
we're
the
getting
this is the first step of becoming a murder hobo.
I was kind of hoping it wouldn't make it back around to my turn because now it's like
Because now it's like, oh, I feel
Okay.
bad.
Ragnar's gonna roll to escape. It's a 13, right?
Yes.
15. He pushes himself out.
Oof.
And then
He's coming for me.
Give him an apologetic look.
You're like, I tried, buddy. I tried.
This is not gonna be great.
For us or for him? Or in
He's
general?
going to cast Magic Missile as a 9th level spell.
Oh no.
At who?
All of you.
What? Oh yeah, I
We're
forget. Yep.
all gonna die.
How many targets can his magic missile hit at
Yes.
9th level?
I am just going to
9.
double that plus the 3, so 12.
He shoots 12 missiles.
Mm-hmm. So he's going to direct
3 at
3
each.
at each of you.
Delicious. That's exactly what I love to hear.
That's fair.
Okay,
That's
we're going to
deserved.
start. We are going to start with Lilithana, and then I'm just going to kind of make my way around the table.
Oh, good.
Oh, and there's a +1 as well.
Oh, and these hit no matter what, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are a hit.
7.
Not too bad.
Not too bad at all.
Not as bad as it could be.
I'm still at 11.
Okay, Rael.
I am afraid.
Kithri. 9.
It's not as bad as I thought it might be.
And Wayne. That'll still count. 12.
Shit.
Wayne be looking sad over here.
It was 9 for you, Kithri, correct?
Yes, I am now at half health. He got half my health in one
And he
hit.
looks at you, Lilithana, and he's like, "That's how you cast a spell.
You
I'm
gonna...
going to slowly kill each and every one of you. Then I'm going to learn how to become a necromancer. I'm going to bring all of you back, and I will kill you again. And I will do this over and over and over again." And it's Lilithana's turn.
Can my dragon breathe fire yet? Is it
Not
old
yet.
enough to do that?
It's
Damn.
only, what, like 20 minutes?
I guess so.
old at this point?
I was gonna say, you guys ready to roast some weenies?
Below the belt!
That's what he gets for talking smack after all that.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm about to push the hilt further.
I would like to look at Lilithana with my sad, ugly, disgusting toad eyes and telepath to her, "Kill him swiftly. He deserves no more humiliation."
I'm gonna double hand quarterstaff. I guess he's looking at me now, so I'm gonna go for his stomach.
Okay. Great.
I feel like a headshot would be too easy to dodge, and I'm two-handing it because it is.
Okay.
And that is 19.
Okay. Great.
1d8.
And damage.
I get a d8 out of that. 7.
7. Okay. You hit him right in the stomach, and he coughs up blood. But he's still kicking.
On me? You
Well,
dirty
man.
bitch.
Yuck. You dirty old...
Don't you cough blood on me.
You guys stuck a sword up my butt!
You deserved it.
I'll cough on all of you. Young people these days.
You got the COVID?
Oh, I have-
Ragnar has COVID confirmed.
Kill him quickly. Kill him quickly.
Okay, Wayne, it's your turn.
I want to try something, but I don't want to sound like I'm trying too hard.
At this point, I mean, can
I-
you try too
I
hard
stuck a
compared
sword
to
up
what
his
else?
Yeah,
butt
we
and
did
put
some things.
his junk in a jar of bees. I'm not sure you're gonna... I'm not
never
sure
selling
it's-
you jars of bees.
They're too OP.
Well, I've got two problems. One, it's kind of like I want to do like a character redemption type thing.
Okay.
And two, I don't know if it counts as one full turn.
Okay, and just a reminder, you can do pacifist attacks as well. So it'll do damage, but you can't kill.
Okay.
Get him down to 1 HP.
I'm 10 feet away.
Sorry.
I'm 10 feet away, still behind
Okay.
the pillar. Real quick, before I do my action, unless you want it to be my action, could I roll a d20 to see what has been going on above us with Gerald?
Oh, yeah. What's your passive perception?
Passive perception, 14.
Yeah, they are They are continuing their fight, but it's getting a little out of hand. You can't really tell if someone's winning, but this old castle is beginning to crumble.
Oh no.
Nice.
Watch out, falling rocks.
So, my idea is, he's out of the toad now. Sorry, Rael toad, it's not the toad. I want it'll probably fall flat, but that's kind of why I want to try it. I want to use more of my rope and lasso it around either his neck or his body as best I can, with it attached to a bolt, and shoot it at Orcus so that it will pull him up.
And hang him from the flying Orcus.
If this works, you would kill him with it.
Well,
Take a little bit of damage.
not a little bit. That would be death.
Oh yeah, you're sitting sad. Don't do it.
I
That's
can't.
such
I
a good
can't-
idea, though.
It is a great idea. I just can't
It will.
arguably say you do a non-lethal hanging.
You can't really do that.
Unless you tie it around his stomach, like his.
Oh yeah. If
Tied
you
around.
wanted to do it
That
like
was.
that.
I mean, but that's the thing is, I don't know if you would. I mean, because it would be like a lasso
have to get a
throw,
perfect
right?
lasso
Would
on
it be a
that.
perfect lasso around the body or head? Like,
I feel like it would.
You could do body, but that would count as your action. I think, like readying it, throwing it, and then shooting is just too much for one turn.
okay.
But if you got it around him, around his middle, and he wasn't expecting it, and you got his arms in there, would he be like restrained?
Yeah. Yes, restrained. So its speed becomes 0, which honestly I wasn't gonna have him move
Yeah.
anyway. But attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and if it attacks, it has disadvantage. So you could, and it also has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So you could basically tie him down with this to give the rest of your team the chance to finish him off.
Plus, if he's attached to Orcus, he's like
I'm
swinging
gonna be
around and
doing
getting
it on
hit
my
into all the
turn.
walls
You know
as
what?
well.
That sounds perfectly fine to me. I will just try to lasso him.
Okay, great.
Get him, Wayne.
Yeah, just roll a d20. Actually, add athletics if you have it.
No, just 15.
Okay. Wait, 50?
15.
15? That'll
I don't get anything.
that'll work. You throw the lasso, goes right around his stomach. You pull, and it tightens around his arms, and he is now restrained.
All right. Get him.
And before you can do that, the building begins to crumble. As the roof falls on top of you, little shields appear over all of you. And that takes the blunt of the damage. And now you are standing in the open air, rubble of the castle all around you.
Did the rubble hit dude?
Gerald put a shield around Ragnar as well.
That's a good friend.
Oh.
And the shields are gone.
Oh, that makes me think he doesn't want us to kill him.
Were we not supposed to stick a sword up his butt?
Gerald, did I do the wrong thing?
Gerald, you didn't warn us we couldn't do that.
And you kind of hear him yelling from above. You guys have done well.
Thanks.
Ragnar was my friend. I can't be the one to do it.
Gotcha. Understandable.
And then he punches Orcus in the face.
You get him! You get him!
Okay,
Get that
Kithri,
big
it's your
dork.
turn.
Okay, so dude got out of Ragnar got out of Rael's mouth, but he didn't really move, right?
No.
So I am
And,
still,
almost immediately got restrained.
I'm still standing behind him.
Just kick him. Sorry.
That means I'm still in range to grab that sword
Yep.
and pull out and shove back in. And I get dual wielding so I can hit him with the hammer too.
Yep.
And I get advantage because he's restrained.
Yep.
So we're gonna try this.
Okay.
Kithri deserved this.
Kithri
He was sassing me so hard. I hold grudges. We're small.
Yeah.
We can only hold so much at a time.
He's an old man. He was
He
a
hit
little
my limit.
sexist too. So
Yeah, like, I'm coming after this guy.
From the older generation.
Okay, so this is for the short sword.
okay.
And I get advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, cool. Good. I'm gonna need it. Well, that's not gonna change things. It's a 14.
That will not do
Not
it.
do
I
it.
will say, if you want, you can get your sword back, but it won't do any damage to him with that 14.
Oh, pull the sword right out. He winces.
That's not gonna hurt him.
He winces a little on the outtake there. Okay.
And then you'll swing with your hammer.
Do this one. That's not better. That's not better. That's not better. It's not gonna happen.
Do you want to use an inspiration token?
I'm gonna use an inspiration.
You don't have to, but that is an option that is up for you. And I'll let you choose one, either the sword or the axe.
That's not nice. That's not nice.
I'll let you choose what you apply that to.
22.
Ah! Oh, was that a nat
It's-
20 plus?
No,
or...
it was 17.
Okay.
Plus my attack bonus.
All right. What are you applying that to? What was that reroll for?
Oh gosh. Oh. It should be the hammer.
It
Just
should
because
be, but
because that was the second weapon and that'll give me the ability mod on top of the damage. But I almost want it to be the sword just because of the level of disrespect.
do what you have to do.
Ah, but everybody's getting upset that he's not dying fast. So we'll make it the hammer.
Okay.
I got my sword back, and I'm not sure I want it back, but we'll we'll make it the hammer. Okay, so that is gonna be 1d8 of bludgeoning plus my ability mod.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 8 total.
You swing, and you hit him right across the face, and he crumbles. And as that happened, you hear Gerald yet let out a yelp. And as you look to the sky, the spectral knights that were helping him are gone. He is in Orcus's hands, and Orcus throws him at his full strength into the ground. And then he lands where Ragnar was. Sorry, I was going to say Johnny, where Ragnar was, picks up his dead body, and eats him.
What?
Wait,
And
wait,
then-
wait, who?
Wait.
Wait, who?
Orcus.
Orcus eats Ragnar,
Wait,
the dead body.
Is my axe still in him?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry.
If we kill Orcus, can I get my axe back?
I don't.
Yes.
I have
don't-
incentive now.
And Orcus lets out a mighty yell. And Rael, it is you.
How's Orcus looking, by the way?
Really bloodied.
Ooh,
Really bloodied.
goody.
And Orcus does not. His wand of Orcus is broken,
Yes.
so his armor class is smaller. And he's lost a lot of his abilities.
Nice.
Oh, right. He's an orc.
He's an actual
Right,
Orca.
he's actually a whale.
Works exactly the same as canon Wizards of the Coast Orcus, but our Orcus is an actual demon orca.
A demon orca with wings. Flying whale.
Is he starting to get a little dehydrated as the battle goes along? Does he need some water to breathe?
No, purely because he is a demon who's got to spend a lot of time around fire. Probably
That's fair.
wouldn't do too well
He's
as a
a-
demon lord.
He's a fire pit orca.
Yeah, he be swimming in that burning lake, so.
Would water hurt him if he got a surplus amount of it?
Create water.
I'm gonna say because he's also a real demon orca. I'm gonna go with no on that one. That's all on Kylee. Sorry.
Sorry, guys. It made it funny, but it also lost us.
They
possible
have no
tactic.
natural predators. What are we supposed to do?
You can't turn anything into anything that'll scare it.
No, that just means we just straight up gotta kill it.
Give me just a second to consider my options here.
The good old
That's
fashioned
okay.
just murder it.
Orca's just kind of sitting there staring at you guys, breathing heavy,
Ah!
bound by the laws of
Can
initiative.
you give us an example of that? Is this like angry breathing or just like exerted breathing?
Angry and also kind of hungry.
Did he get a little health
Oh,
boost from eating
predatory.
Ragnar?
No.
So I'm sorry, I'm a little confused. So Gerald is currently like laying in the ground because he just got thrown.
In
right?
the rubble of the castle.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
can we tell if he's
You can't tell. You don't know.
Oh no.
He's like kind of. It made an. He hit the ground so hard it made like an indent.
I was about to
You can't
ask, did it anime
Anime
indent around
yeah.
him on impact?
Crater on the moon.
Oh no.
Let's say that theoretically human fecal matter were to enter this demon's bloodstream. Would it affect him negatively, i.e. infection?
I'm gonna go with no, but I'd let you roll an extra d4 of damage.
He contracts gangrene. His arms start falling off.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think that's towards you.
What?
Sword.
What sword do you have?
It's a short sword.
A short sword?
It's gonna have all manner of things on it. It was up inside him, so lots of all of his
Blood,
stuff. All of
poop,
his stuff.
Stomach acid.
Probably bits of flesh.
A nice,
All of that stuff.
nice little sword suit.
This is definitely why we need
I
to put
was-
the explicit content on
Yep.
here.
I was, Orcus was gonna eat Ragnar no matter what, and I was pretty sure you were gonna lose your sword too. But I was like,
Lose my
it's probably
axe.
for the best. I wasn't even thinking about your axe.
I forgot.
Rael, have you thought of what you want to do?
But then again, I didn't
Yes.
think he was gonna get eat.
I would like to transform back into my
Okay.
drow self.
Okay.
And then I'll look at Kithri and ask for the short sword. Kithri, can I have that short sword?
Are you sure
Give
you
me the
want
short
it?
sword. I don't want to think about it.
Don't think about
Rael
it
can
too
be part of
hard.
the conversation.
Don't listen. Listen. Don't think about it too hard. I drop the sword in his hands, and it squishes a little.
It was basically in his mouth anyways.
Oof.
Don't think about that either.
Yeah.
So I look down at it, and the party sees me kind of dry heave a little, just a little, and like swallow it back down. And I would like to walk up to Orcus and try to just give him a good old,
Good
the
old-
push and stab.
A good old
Right
poke.
into the tummy.
Yeah, right into the tummy.
old-
Okay. Roll attack.
What if I got eaten by him and tried to?
Fight your way out.
I'm thinking about it.
I'm gonna use an
But I feel like-
inspiration token.
Okay.
Demon stomach acid is probably something not to be trifled with.
Non-natural 20.
Okay, that'll hit.
Okay.
And I will let you roll an extra d4 to that damage for the fecal matter.
Okay, that's gonna be a D6 plus a D4.
Okay.
7 total.
7. Okay. You jab that sword right into its stomach, and it kind of grunts, and then looks down at you.
Where is he in the initiative lineup?
And then, since I didn't move because he landed where what's his face was, right?
Yeah.
Can I go hide behind a pillar?
Are you gonna pull my sword back out?
No.
You don't want
Rael,
that.
I'm never handing you anything ever again.
You guys got it. Peace.
It might be disgusting, but it is a weapon.
It was
Alright,
a shit
relax.
sword
wait,
anyways.
the pillars are not there because the building crumbled.
We'll
You
say
have
there's a
nowhere
couple
to
still
hide
standing.
behind.
Okay.
It's like the bottom of you're like crouching down.
Yeah.
I lay prone behind a pillar.
Just go lay down. Take a little
Not
nap.
prone. Sorry.
Crouch.
I will crouch.
Okay.
Take a little nap, Rael.
Wait, if you crouch, you technically would be prone, so you'd still have to use a
Okay.
movement to stand back up.
Can I, like, are these like the pillars are actually standing, or they're like demolished and just a couple feet tall?
There, we'll say you could hide behind them, but
I'll do
barely.
that.
Okay.
And I shoot a quick thumbs up at the group.
He said I did my part.
Yeah.
I touched
okay.
the gross sword.
Lilithana?
I'm gonna dash just to like. If he's in the middle of the throne room, I'm gonna dash to the back right corner
Okay.
and just Eldritch blast him from there.
Great.
Get
Kind of as I'm like, "Ooh, I don't want to be close to you.
Yep.
Don't stand.
She gets it.
Don't stand.
She gets it.
Don't stand so close to me.
Non-natural 20.
Okay,
Nice.
that'll hit.
And then I get a. Correct. Yeah. 3.
Okay, you blast it right in its face, and it was looking down, pissed at Rael, and then it turns quickly to look at you.
Woohoo!
And it is Wayne's turn.
I take my last health potion.
Okay.
Wise choices.
So that's 2d8.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Nice.
I need to roll again. What am I doing? 10. So.
Good.
Back
Great.
up to where you were.
Okay. Kithri, it's your turn.
I somehow ended up in the lineup before Orcus? Oh.
Orcus is at the bottom because he was not a part of your initiative and then joined it.
late.
Yeah.
Wait, Wayne's not gonna move?
I guess I use my. I can dash.
Yeah.
I still have my.
Well,
extra
you
dash.
still have your movement. You're
Yeah, before-
taking the potion didn't count as your normal movement.
Okay.
Yeah, before we change over, do you want to move away from the giant demon whale?
I am 10 feet away from it because it's right where Ragnar was.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I was behind a pillar.
Already?
Oh, I guess you're kind of safe.
Yeah.
Let's imagine that he, unbeknownst to him, Rael got behind the same pillar as me.
Like hiding back there together.
Yeah. And
Okay.
I don't move. That's all good.
Okay. Kithri, it's your turn.
Ah, jeez. I'm in the middle of the room by myself in front of this whale. All right. Well, this is just dandy. I'm going to draw the fire of the whale. I'm right up there close to him anyway, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We're gonna go for the same move I tried on Ragnar. I'm gonna pull out the sword and re-stab him if I
Okay.
can.
In the butt? Is that what you're
No,
saying?
no,
Oh,
just the same spot. No, the same spot.
okay.
Just the same tactic. I pull
Yeah.
the sword
If
back
you're
and
going-
slice again.
If you're going for the exact same spot, I will give you advantage on the attack roll because it's already.
Because there's
like-
already a path.
Yeah.
Because we've already broken that part of the armor. Okay, and I am going to dual wield, so I'm going to go with the warhammer as well.
Okay. Perfect.
I want my hand axe back.
Yep.
Okay, so this is for the short sword. And you said I have advantage?
Yes.
This is not a good die to roll with. It's not gonna hit.
Haha,
It's not gonna
unlucky
happen.
die.
It was like a 3.
Okay, but we'll say you at least you pull it. You've got your sword back out of the belly of the beast.
Rael.
Rael.
Leaving my sword behind.
In Rael's defense, do you really want that sword back?
A weapon. I don't have my other hand axe. I need another weapon for dual wielding.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's got another 1d4 of damage left for 2 more swings, right? It didn't all come off in the one poke.
oh,
wait.
the poop.
Oh. Okay, sure. You can add another D4, but this will
Well-
be the last time
well,
for
no,
fecal
but-
matter.
But the short sword didn't hit, though.
Right, but once you roll your warhammer, we'll see if you hit or not, and then at the end, you can
Oh.
still add a D4.
Just
for-
because it's still in his system.
Yeah. You know, fine. He's infected. He'll take a 1D4 every turn.
Yo.
There it is.
Why not?
Surprise, Ragnar. Ragnar is gross. That's terrible. I'm going to spend an inspiration and not use this die ever again.
Give it to me.
Do you want
bad.
to roll fancy stone dice?
Oh, 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 oh. There goes my die. Give it back. I would actually, but I can't.
And a 13 wouldn't.
Well, it's 13, not that
Oh,
I get to
gotcha.
add.
Yeah,
It would end up being an 18,
gotcha.
but it doesn't count because it's a floor. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, that's a 14, so I'm not gonna hit him. But
Okay.
he will take the little. And I haven't done movement, so I am gonna move away.
Yes, roll the 1D4.
3. 33 for all you folks at home. And then I am, with my 25 speed, I'm going to go to the nearest pillar as well.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
And
not the same one.
John,
We're going to make him choose.
Johnny, seeing everything going on, decides to
We forgot about
Re-enter-
Johnny in the middle
re-
of the room.
enter combat. He runs behind Orcus and stabs him in the back with his greatsword. And he is not gonna hit.
Johnny, run. Johnny, go grab your wife and run.
Johnny just saw all of his heroes disappear behind pillars.
I'm sorry, John. We're having a sad time.
John attempts to stab Orcus in the back. It does poke him in the back, but it kind of just bounces off his armor. Or off his
Rubbery
skin.
skin.
Yep.
His
He
rubbery
will take
skin.
a d4 of damage for poop.
Poop damage.
Which I rolled a 4. Let's go. And now it is Orcus's turn.
This is the poop. This is the poop tax for every time.
That's gonna kill him. He's gonna be like trying to swing at us and then just collapse.
Collapses mid swing. Poop.
Orcus is going to attack Johnny.
No.
'Cause he was the last to attack
Did John
him.
run?
He kind of backed up in surprise. He was shocked.
No, Johnny. No.
33.
Is his wife conscious?
Yes.
No.
And watching everything.
It's okay. He was playing Commander deck.
He has an extra 40 life.
Don't tell me John dies. Is there any way we can save him?
Oh no. I can't with this dice. Okay.
Oh no.
Does 33 damage.
Oh.
I
no.
rolled a d8 for this damage, and the first 3 were 8.
No.
33 damage. Johnny. So Orcus turns around, swings his massive tail right into Johnny, and Johnny kind of goes flying into the rubble, and he is unconscious.
But not.
But he has not gone. He's not he's unconscious, but he didn't take enough damage to one-shot kill him.
So wait, is he in the saving throw area or?
Yes. And then
we're all
Orcus,
out of health potions, aren't
Orcus will take another d4, 3, and it is Rael's turn.
Am I within range of Johnny with 30 feet?
Yes, we'll say Orcus didn't throw him too far.
Okay.
But Orcus might see you if you run, so be careful.
I just run straight to Johnny with reckless abandon after having seen what happened.
Okay.
And I put my hand on his forehead and cast Cure Wounds.
All right.
Get him.
And I'm pretty sure because any healing will bring him out of the death save territory. I think he comes just back up to 1, correct?
I don't remember. Out of death save, I think that's.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure once you come out of death save with a healing ability, you're just at 1.
Yes, because it saves you from the death saves. You don't get an additional. I don't think.
I thought that I would heal damage and then it would just, add positive whatever to his negative.
No.
No?
No, Any healing brings you out of death save.
Okay.
So spells or potions or herbs, a band-aid, maybe. I probably won't let a band-aid. Not that you guys might. I don't know. I don't want to limit this podcast. You might find band-aids at some point.
Okay. Well, yes, that is what I do.
Okay. And Lilithana, it's your turn.
So because of my emotional connection to Johnny, I am going to fly in at a fit of rage with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
And I'm going to run past Orcus. I'm gonna swing two-handed and hit him in his kneecap, his right kneecap.
Okay, great.
Which I'm going to attempt to. Nat 20.
Okay, double damage.
That's a D8. 8. Oh, 16.
16. Okay, great.
I was gonna
and,
roll twice.
I'm sorry, I forgot. Rael, roll a d4, and Lilithana, roll a d4 for poop damage.
That's 2.
Wait, they took for poop damage?
1.
I changed it so every turn he's now taking 1 1d4 poop damage.
Oh.
What was it?
One.
I thought you meant they were taking
Yeah.
poop damage.
Oh,
I was
no,
like,
sorry.
what happened?
They accidentally slid their hand across the blade, and they
I was
got
about to
a
say,
little
if anybody is at risk, it's probably me.
It's just in the air around him.
And I'm sorry,
Yeah.
you hit him for 16.
16. I flew in a fit of rage. I was like, for Johnny.
Get it.
Alright.
Dude, I rolled 2 nat,
Now,
whatever, like highest amount.
I will say, Orcus has thick thighs, so it wasn't enough to break his leg like
That's
the
fair.
Glazaboo, but it hurt.
Understandable.
Okay, Wayne,
Damn, he's still kicking.
He's bloodied though. He's bloodied.
He is pretty bloodied.
really bloodied.
We're getting there. We're making progress.
I don't know what else to do other than aim for the head
Okay,
with my crossbow.
lethal, non-lethal.
Lethal.
I don't know if you can do that non-lethal.
All right, I get
Can you turn it backwards?
19.
Okay, that'll hit.
Get him.
Don't stop
Get him,
them.
Wayne,
Get
get him.
off his noggin.
Just
with
to
the
annoy him.
feather.
Okay. So this is a 1d8 plus 1. 6.
Okay. Total.
Yes.
Okay, and the arrow flies straight into Orcus's eye,
Nice.
and he begins to dissolve. And he's dead.
Wayne.
Wait!
Going with his character.
I will let you
Thing
decide.
for the
This is a
eye,
demon who has just really hurt 2 of your friends. It's
Did the demon speak at all?
no, just
I-
growls.
I
and
will-
It just
grunts
looks like a giant
and-
flying whale.
I will say that this is, in this case, a animal.
Okay,
Giant flying whale that didn't speak.
Yeah.
I think we're still within the bounds.
and as Orcus dissolves, the body of Ragnar falls to the ground, a little burnt though from the stomach acid.
But my hand axe.
But your hand axe is there.
Yes.
And you guys did it.
Nice.
Where is
Saved
Johnny's
The
son?
day. Oh,
And
where
also,
Johnny's
is our
son?
boy on the floor okay?
Both of our boys on the floor.
Like, everybody is in a sad
And-
way.
Yes. So, Johnny's still at 1. Margaret's doing good because of the health potion, and Gerald kind of pulls himself out of his crater, and he just smiles at the 4 of you. And he says, I knew you could do it. I'm so proud of you guys. This was no easy task. Ragnar, I kid you not, was one of the most powerful wizards I have ever known. Gerald didn't see everything. I'm gonna leave that up to you.
We're gonna leave his memory untarnished.
We will.
He was pretty hard to defeat, bud.
And
Right.
Yes. Took all
Orcus
of our
is
efforts.
literally demon lord. Like, you guys did this.
You did most
You
of the
did.
heavy lifting on
yeah.
that.
Orcus was.
Thank
was
you.
Pretty on you.
Then he looks at
On
uh,
that note,
he looks at Ragnar and asks, "Why is his pants down?"
I mean, they probably dissolved in the stomach
Yeah,
acid
it's
of the
probably
demon.
it just happens
I mean,
with the stomach
What's
acid.
wrong with his penis?
Why are you looking? Why are you looking, huh? It's kind of sus.
Are you
Gerald.
are you and him? Were you and him like
Oh,
those
so it's-
kinds of
No.
friends?
It's one of
or-
those backstories, huh?
He
We
roll
were
a
not.
perception check to see that Ragnar was bleeding profusely out of his anus.
Please don't do this to me. This man's gonna hate me.
He sees it. He's like, "Why is there so much blood coming from the underside of him?
You know,
What did you
I'm-
guys do?" It's okay.
We had to
Listen.
do what we had to do. I'm sorry.
sometimes in the heat of battle.
reputation.
You did.
That's not nice. That's not nice.
did what you had to do. I won't ask any more questions. And then his eyes flash white, and he kind of looks up, and he's like, he points to the back of the room where there's a door, and he says, Johnny Jr.'s behind that door. He's okay. Can someone go get him?
Yeah, let's go.
I'll go get him real quick because I'm the one that's back there. I'll unlock the door. Be like, Johnny Jr.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello. Go. Don't talk to your dad yet. Go reunite with your mother.
The building kind of fell down.
Are you okay?
It's okay.
I'm
Here,
okay.
I'm gonna pat your head and give it a little scratch. Be like,
I don't know you. Please don't touch me.
Stranger danger!
it's totally. I have a cool dragon. Your mom's out there. Just go see your mom. Just go see your mom. Just go see your mom.
So many things
Okay,
for
but
this
I'll
kid.
ask you about it later. And he kind of runs out to his mom, and she holds him, and Gerald fully stands out and starts walking out of the crater, and you can kind of tell he's looking a little better. And he goes to Johnny, and he casts Cure Wounds, brings Johnny up a little bit, and then he twirls his finger in the air, and a red mist begins to form, and you see a portal to Gulf's bar. And Gerald says, I don't have enough energy to get us all through, but Johnny, Margaret, little Johnny, go home, tell Gulf I will handle their bill. And the three walk through, and through the portal, Johnny turns around, a single tear rolls down his cheek. He says, thank you. And the mist begins to disappear.
You know, guys, I'll be honest. I was kind of hoping Johnny's wife was gonna be dead because I wanted to seduce Johnny. Just put it up.
Gerald's gonna pretend like he didn't hear that.
Wait, was that in character?
That was in character. That was Lilithana. Just
Lilithana?
now that the adventure's over, just wanted to get that out on.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. That's a little messed up.
While Kithri's saying that, Rael just kind of nods solemnly, which everyone thinks is in agreement with Kithri, but really.
Gerald. Now Gerald is looking at the two of you
that Johnny.
with fire in his eyes. He's not really too pleased with what you just said, but he'll let it go. Okay, I
I mean,
promised you answers.
Yes.
And he picks up a couple large boulders, sets some down in a circle. He sits and he points at the other four. He says, please take a seat.
I sit.
Okay.
We sit.
I also sit.
Yes.
Okay. What do you want to know?
All of it. Why do you look like a young dude when you were an old dude earlier?
So, okay, I promised you guys answers. Years ago, I know Ragnar mentioned him. The Herald of Death attacked Praethene, the largest army of undead we had ever seen. Back then, Praethene was a purely human nation, but 90% of our population was wiped out. And I had to make a deal with the gods to get the strength I needed to save the day. And they kind of made me immortal, which some people feel like is great, but the deal is I am allowed to stay king of Praethene until the threat of the undead is dealt with, and then I have to spend the rest of eternity in service to the gods. That's why I still look young. Before it was a shapeshifter. It was a shape-shifting spell, I guess. That's why I looked old.
Wait. You said you were king?
I am king. Oh, I am Dragon King, King of Praethene.
Oh my
I
god.
lean in for the slickest of high fives.
He goes for the slickest of high fives.
Speaking
Please go, Lilithana.
Speaking of dragons, how does this guy work? Do I have to feed him those gems to age? Does he age just...
Oh, no, just mice, small birds, meat, really.
Just like normal foods.
Yes. And like I said, this isn't just a normal pseudo-dragon. It has extreme magical power because of the way it was born. And so, where normal pseudo-dragons are very animalistic, they can kind of understand speech. Hank, correct?
For now.
Hank, for now.
For now.
When he gets older, will actually be able to talk with you.
Ah,
He will be a small dragon, but can really do anything most dragons can do. Fire breath, magic resistance. He can't shapeshift.
That's fair. Does he learn most of these things naturally, or do I have to
Yeah.
find a way to teach him?
Just take care of him, food him, feed him, litter box, I guess.
Yeah,
It's up to you. Box, or you can let him go outside.
that's fair.
Your choice.
Okay.
Yeah. Sven uses a litter box, and Sven kind of crawls out of the armor and sits on his shoulder.
Some relaxing. That's
Wait.
nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
does this dragon have wings? Or
Yes.
Okay, never mind.
Yes, the pseudo dragon has wings.
Sorry, it was starting to sound like Mushu from Mulan.
Oh. No, it won't be Mewtwo. But just a reminder, Hank, at least Hank for now, is yellow with shining sapphire blue eyes.
Cool.
Say Mushu again.
Mewtwo?
You're saying it like Mewtwo.
That was a
I'll say Mewtwo however I want to.
Sorry.
Okay.
Anyway.
So what Ragnar showed you was one of the final. Okay, I know Golf mentioned the war before, but he kind of only.
Scratch the surface.
Yeah, there was that war, and we won. We saved the day, and I spared the Herald of Death. I thought we grew up together. We were friends. I thought maybe he could change, and then he didn't. About 20 years after this first war that Golf mentioned before ended, they attacked again, and we have kind of been in an endless war for the last 40 years against the undead.
So with a name like the Herald of Death,
I think
you thought it was a good idea to let him go because you were friends as children?
I know. I really messed up, and the reason Ragnar was so angry was because his wife was one of the first to die when they attacked again. They were living over towards the border, and he was at the castle helping me rebuild this country, and he wasn't there. She didn't make it, and he blames me, and it is my fault. I should have killed him.
you can't blame yourself for Harold's actions.
I know. Thank you.
Even in the face of duty and justice, sometimes it's not the right thing to. You know, fine. Shut up.
Wayne
can't
is
go through that
never
battle.
allowed to have his poignant moments.
You know what? You got my point. You knew where that was going.
I did. Thank you.
Okay. But you got that close to killing him the first time. How come you haven't been able to again?
Okay, so there's this, we call it the Valley of Waste. It is a mountain range with a large valley center. This war has been fought there for the last 40 years. Neither side has been able to make any progress. We're basically in a stalemate. The problem is, I can only recruit so many soldiers, and this lich, this necromancer, can bring endless armies.
In fact, after each battle, he probably gets stronger.
Yeah, and we have, if we win, we burn all the dead, and it helps, but we don't always win. If you have no other questions, I have a proposal.
One more.
Yeah.
The amulet.
Yes, the amulet hid my magical power. It like dampened my magical energy. And I really am sorry for when I took the amulet off. I was not trying to... I really was trying to warn you guys about the large flash, and...
Yeah, you should have listened. He gave us a warning.
Listen, there were a lot of sketch things going on. You didn't look like you. I didn't know what to do. I was a little
understand.
thrown.
But yes, the if I hadn't, Ragnar would have sensed my magical presence, and they would have been ready for us.
That's fair.
Can I roll a perception check now to see the tattoos on his arms?
You can ask.
Okay. What's up with those tattoos?
Yeah, okay, let me just bring those up because I have them in a different folder. So he's like, they aren't actually tattoos, and he shows you his arms, and starting with the right arm, from the wrist going up, there is a dragon head, a shield, a silver triangle, and then a circle of 7 stars around a flowering red mist. On his left arm, wrist to top, there is a crystal ball containing many eyes, a flame, sorry, several green discs all still arranged in a circle, and a sun. And he says, I made a deal with 8 gods, and these are their blessings. They basically bestowed a portion of their power to help me beat the Herald of Death, who, at this point, has become so strong in necromancy that he rivals the literal gods of death.
That must piss them off.
Yeah.
Wait, we could.
Yeah.
Does that mean we could recruit the help of the gods of death?
Possibly.
I'm not big into all of the deities here, but that sounds like some potential.
We have a lot. We can go into more detail about the gods and everything at a later date, but yes, that is what the orbs do, and a lot of the things I've done, the flying, the shields, it's all part of those blessings.
One last clarification here. You
Yeah.
said that they gave you their blessings to defeat this guy, and that you were immortal because of that. Does that end after you beat this guy?
No, like I mentioned before, once he's dead, I have to step down as king, and I basically become an eternal servant of the gods. I have to do whatever they ask me, which could include attacking my own people. I don't know.
That's unfortunate.
How do you go about making these vows with the gods to receive their blessings?
Yeah, let me I will get back to that one. Do you have any other questions before I make my proposal?
Do you know where Herald, of Death is?
Yes. Yes.
Isn't it the other way around? Of death, herald?
Yes, it would.
I do. And let me just make my proposal. Most of my military is focused on the Valley of Waste. I'm making arrangements with several of the other kingdoms here to make a final attack on the Herald of Death and the literal legions of undead soldiers he has. But I need a team of people to take care of situations like this. Smaller things that I can't just necessarily throw an army at. A group of people I know I can trust to get the job done right. And I know Ragnar made a joke about you guys being his replacements, but I would like you to become the new Knights of the Realm.
What kind of freedoms do we get with that?
Yeah, let me, so basically, if you accept this position, you will be a team, and anytime something like this comes up, you will be sent out to take care of it. There are also other nations who are going through similar things that like what happened here today, and we might be able to gain their support if we can take care of those problems. You would also have your own team of people, just a few people who help you out in terms of research, planning. We can get into all those details later, but you would each get your own home in the capital of Prathine. All your living expenses would be taken care of, and I can offer 500 gold apiece for each successful mission. But I will also offer citizenship here, which would include the King's Seal. This is something you can't really go around flashing, but anywhere in Prathine, you can show them the King's Seal, and they have to help you. Either take you in, let you stay at the inn, don't take advantage of this, but, get some food if you need, places to hide, and full access to all of Prathine's knowledge. Unrestricted access to our libraries, including my own personal library.
Best one.
You got the lusty Argonian in there?
Maybe.
Ooh.
We'll have to see. We have a So, another reason that Ragnar hated what I've done so much is because I've opened the gates to any race. Anyone who needs a home can find it here in Prathine.
Oh, so he was a racist
He was
too?
a
He
racist.
was a racist.
Oh, that guy deserved
He
it.
was a racist, sexist, ageist bastard.
He thought
I
that
see.
Prathine should stay a human nation.
He deserved that sort of the butt.
What was that?
Nothing.
Watch it.
Um,
Nothing.
I got your joke.
But this would also have to, unless you necessarily need to use the King's Seal, you would operate in secret. You would be given jobs, quote unquote jobs, in Faith, the capital of Prathine. You could work in a forge. You could work in a garden. And really, it's up to you how often you want to go, but it's more of a title. So if somebody asks you on the street, what do you do? I work in...
You have a cover story.
Basically. Now, obviously, if the situation comes up, you need to use the King's Seal. I get it. But the more secret we can keep this, the better.
I like the sounds of becoming secret agents.
And you would have full access to Faith. All of the markets, all of the... training facilities, all of the forges, armories. Basically, when you're not on a mission, you can do whatever you want. I'm not gonna police you guys, as long as you're ready when I need you.
This sounds very good. Very good, yes.
Yeah,
I'm on board with this.
Wayne.
I understand we just took out, Ragnar, who is a racist and all that, but this seems awfully too generous.
We might die, I think is the reason.
We also might be the savior of the people. Yeah, baby.
You really could make a difference, but yes, every mission will most likely be just as dangerous as this one, and I can't guarantee you make it out, but I am only offering this because I think the four of you could handle it.
There's no caveats to trying to get out of it, is there?
No, I mean, I wouldn't hold it against you. I'd be a little sad, and I would have to take things like the King's Seal away, because I can't just have a random citizen going around flashing that, getting stuff for free, but I would, of course, let you keep your home, but you would have to get a real job, or, you would lose the benefits, but there won't be negatives to it.
He's not going to try to murder us if we back out.
No, of course not.
Then, for the meantime, sure, yes.
Okay,
I'm also on board.
fantastic. Do you have any other questions?
Do we level up?
Not quite yet.
You just killed a demon lord.
We yes, be patient. Be patient. There's a way it's all gonna work out, And he said, well, I know you guys had a lot you wanted to explore, but maybe let's go home first, and you can come back here if you want. And he twirls his finger, and the red mist again begins to appear again, and a portal opens, and what you see through the portal is the outside of a city, and he walks through.
Is it the city that we recognize?
Oh,
How-
that's what we forgot to ask, was if that burning city was the one from the vision that we saw. If the two visions that we saw are connected.
He turns to the portal. He's like, I know what you're thinking. Is this the city we saw? I can't really say. The vision was... I couldn't really tell through the fire. From my perspective, I know we all shared the same dream, but I don't know how shared. If we were given all the exact same dream, or were we in the same place? Were we... I don't know. We can compare notes later.
Real quick, I just want to point out that you only had enough energy to send the 3 of them earlier home.
But he sat down.
My magic refills pretty
He
quickly.
sat down and
I
took
just
a
wanted to be
little
a
rest.
punk.
Don't.
His eyes glow.
His eyes start to... Yeah. No, yeah, it's, again, part of the whole deal. I have a lot of magic in it. I'm sorry, I don't want to sound braggy. I just... it don't really work like normal mages do anymore. You coming through the portal or what?
Yes.
All right, team, let's go. Oh, wait, hold on. I make sure that I grab my hand axe before we leave.
Oh, yeah, was there any loot in the demon?
And I'm going to go over
the
to the
hand
grass before, and I'm going to wipe off my sword. So I don't, accidentally do anything.
Accidentally.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So funny.
Another poop joke, yeah.
The 5 of you walk through the portal, sword now cleaned, and when you get to the other side of the portal, you notice that Gerald is in his old man form again. And you see a large, one of the largest cities you've ever seen, with a massive wall surrounding the entire thing. There are stone guardians every few hundred feet. Giant guardians. Just over... Think Titans from Attack on Titan when the Colossal looked over the edge.
Oh.
Basically.
Finished season 1, by the way.
Nice.
Very good.
Guarding the walls. And Gerald, in his old man voice, puts his arm out and he says, "Welcome to faith."